In chapter 8, a piece of information that I have not mentioned in the book, but I just remembered right after I finished the commentary, and I thought, I should add this because it is a little important. Not extremely important, but it just explains some things a little bit better, is that in order to move like back in Romania, in order to go from one place to another, we would have to either take public transportation in the form of either bus or train. To this particular village, there were no such things scheduled for that time, so the other way of public transportation was by individual cars, personal cars. Not too many people had cars. To have a car was a seriously luxurious thing. So what would happen is few people with cars would cram in everybody else that didn't have cars, which was most people. So we had a meeting spot for everybody and where we met, and then the people with the cars would come and then would cram in as many as possible and move on. And David came with his car. He had a car. I believe it was his father's car, but he drove the car that particular time. And in the back it was his sister with her boyfriend, and he stopped by and he came directly to me. He stopped by in front of me and asked me if I wanted to join them, which of course I said yes, and I climbed in the front passenger seat next to him. He was the driver. So we really didn't cram that many, and it was more, and that was his choice. And I think it's because he wanted more the privacy of just the four of us. So that was the first actual interaction in between us, and he clearly made the first move. And we drove for, it was, I don't know, it was at least 1 hour away. So it was not just like 20 minutes, or, it was at least an hour. I don't quite remember how long, but I know it was at least an hour. And what happened, and then that complicated in my mind a little bit things when Dan came and was, so there's my daughter. When Dan came and was suddenly interested to start a relationship, because in the back of my mind, I finally had the attention of David and he made the first move. I just wasn't clear about anything of how serious he was about us, or if he really felt strongly about me, or it was just a nice gesture. So when Don comes in the image, in the whole scenario, and it just so happens to be the same day, my coldness, I think, towards him, it had to do with the fact that David just asked me to join him on the drive there and back. So it's a little piece of information that I'm just gonna add out there, to all of you. Just kind of rounds the story a little bit. Bye-bye.